All right. So if you want to get to know about how studying in another country is, maybe you can go to PhD comics. So compared to the industry or the corporate world, we get some more freedom, but uh, we can feel like every day is a Saturday. But the con is you work on Saturday. So there are pros and cons as with everything. So a little bit about me. I am a third year PhD candidate. My PhD is in environmental engineering, and I can recognize the names of some of y'all because I was a lecturer and an instructor at DCP before. So I have included my link tree here, so you can go to it and see my blog and contact me on LinkedIn and so on. Then about my undergraduate life, actually, I also didn't know what to do afterwards. So I tried out different things. I did Gavel, Rotaract, and the Chemical Engineering Student Society. So with all these things, I tried to find out what I liked. And as undergraduates, I think uh, you should also grab the opportunities whenever you can. I know it must be a little difficult with the COVID situation, but try to open up to as many experiences as possible. Then also, meanwhile, you can think about all these questions, what you want to do, what your priorities are, strengths and weaknesses, and so on. So I think these were covered before. So if you want to do higher studies, I just want to mention that there is no one fixed path. There are some people who will do a PhD directly and then move to industry. And then there are some people who will start a business, but again they feel like, okay, I should do some master or something. So the path that you take is independent, and it should be your decision. So for the exams, I think Masha also mentioned a lot about these. So I will share the presentation with you so that you can simply go to the links and understand what sort of things they entail. So as she mentioned, first we have to submit all these documents, then we will have interview, and then finally we will get the acceptance letter and scholarship offer. So I want to talk a little more about the PhD life that I have right now. So as Marsha mentioned, we both have the NTU Research Scholarship. So we get 2000 Singapore dollars at the start, and when we pass the QV or the qualifying examination, it is increased to 2500. So some of the people had asked in the questions whether it is enough to cover the living expenses or do we have to work. So in Singapore, this is enough to survive, but I think in some other countries, you might have to think of part-time jobs. So you actually have to search a little about the living expenses and maybe ask some seniors who are living there currently so that you can make a good decision. Also, we have the conference allowance and the tuition fees covered, and more details are given in the link here. And yeah, so I tried to collect some pictures about my life in NTU and in Singapore as an international student. So I'm very lucky that I have a lot of Sri Lankan friends here. So even Marsha, they are very helpful for me, and they guided me in the hard times. So I try to do other activities as well so that I stay healthy and balanced. Because I must mention here that PhD or master's or any higher study opportunity can really take a toll on your mental health and physical health. So it is really important that you take care of yourself. So while you are thinking of applying to higher studies, do think of these as well. So think of a country or a place which will be good for your health overall. So I